Here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, or the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Complete over the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They just get the play off. Completed to Davis. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found...
They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. On the run. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Play action on first down. Chased out to his right. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They go play action here. Rolling out to his left. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Getting out to his left. He's on the move. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
That throw behind his intended target. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Has it down close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. To throw here on 1st down. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. They motion the slot man right. 2nd and 10 now. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Sending a receiver left. They'll throw on first. Forced out to his right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the... This is caught inside the 15. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Spread the field and send them all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now, following the turnover. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, brought in, inside the 20. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
They put a receiver in motion right. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. He's on the move. Oh, he's going for it again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Getting out to... And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.